Here's Eduardo. Say hi, Eduardo. Yep. We're getting live. We're getting everything going. Let me share everything here. Excuse me for just one moment while I prepare, while I share this with everybody else, all the good people on Facebook. Hope everybody is having a very good day today, Saturday, noon as usual.
Hope you're making it the best day ever.
That's right.
Some guy says that every morning.
I try my best to say that every morning. I think I pretty much do it every morning, right?
You say it every time you do cardio.
Yeah, whenever I do cardio. All right, I'm sure.
Do you say it to yourself when you're alone? Like once you like put the product in your hair, you go, today's gonna be the best day ever, and then you walk out of your bathroom?
Yeah, usually, unless I do it during the show. But not if I've already done it during the show, though.
No, but I'm talking about the days you don't do it during
Yes, I always try to tell it to myself, yes. I say, today is going to be the best day ever. And it sets me up. That sets me up for success, man. Because then at least
you lobster up and strut out of your house.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let me get. Okay, so I'm pretty much ready to go. I've shared it with everybody. All right, before we get going, let me just say first off that today we are giving away something very special. Show them to you. I'll show the people. So today, for the Readiness Report, we are giving away one box of the very new, brand new Grape Total War RTDs, and you can win this box here, this 12, very easily by, if you're on Instagram, just hang out till the end. We're doing a guessing game, and for you guys on Facebook, hit the share and the like button. By hitting the share and like button, you're automatically entered to win. And you guys on YouTube, if we get to 35 people watching YouTube live, you guys will get one too. So we're giving out really 2 cases, maybe even 3, although it's probably unlikely. I'll put it down here because we're going to talk about these in a minute. All right. So, guys, if you don't know how this show works, if you're not familiar with the show, there are 3 segments to the show. In segment number 1, we go over the news of the day. We don't have that many topics to discuss.
No.
And then in segment number 2, we actually go over the previously asked questions. There are a bunch of previously asked questions this time. And then in segment number 3, my favorite part of the show, we go live to you guys, and you guys ask me and Eduardo whatever you'd like to ask, and we do our very best to answer the questions. And it could be anything. It could be about business, about Redcon 1, product related, or it could be anything down to personal stuff or relationship questions. Eduardo's the relationship expert, right?
I really am.
Yes, you really are.
I have a gift.
Yes, he is excellent at giving the wrong advices. No, he gives good advice, I guess. I
made it a year so far.
Yeah, you're made it a year. That's unbelievable. Who would have thought?
I'm beating the statistics.
Yeah. What is the statistics? Isn't like divorce 50% in the first 5 years? Isn't that like
something like that? Yeah. Especially like I think in my age range, because she's young. She's 26. So I think.
Yeah. I feel like once you make it the first few years, you kind of know what you're dealing with anyway. You know, the baby thing really.
I solidified it with the baby.
Yeah, well, yeah, it makes it harder to leave. But I think that you get a good feeling of how shit's going to be once you have that first baby.
Yeah,
because it's all fun and games until you have a baby and you're like, oh shit, there's actually like responsibility.
I got like a little crying person.
I got to do stuff, and it's not all about me anymore, right? So let us start with the readiness trials. The readiness trials have begun. This is big. This is really big. We right now have, I want to say, a little over 400 people entered.
Can I make a request?
Yes.
You saw the original Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah. Should I turn this to you? Hold on.
No, it's a simple request. You saw the original Mortal Kombat movie, yes? So you remember the part when they're on the boat and Shang Tsung goes, "It has begun!" and you see the skull like flying through the sky?
Sort of, yeah.
I want you to do a video like that.
Okay.
About the readiness trials.
Well, I'll have to watch it.
It'll be like Mortal Kombat.
I'll
show you the scene after we do this.
Okay. I'll watch the scene and then I will recreate it. I'll do a better job than
I know you will. That's fine.
I'll get into it.
You're a much better actor.
Thank you. I agree. I missed my calling when I wasn't an actor. I feel like I should have went to the Lee Strasberg School of the Actors Studio. I would have been an excellent actor.
Yeah.
No.
I agree.
So anyway,
have been the good Forrest Gump.
I would have Forrest Gump. I would have come naturally to me. So anyway, the readiness trials have begun, and the readiness trials, guys, we're giving away $50,000 and a whole hell of a lot of prizes along the way. So if you guys don't already know, the readiness trials is about the most dramatic transformation. The more dramatic the transformation, the better chance you have of winning. Your goals could be up to you. So you could be losing body fat, gaining muscle, whatever, maybe just a general recomp. You guys are out there doing it now. We have about 400 competitors.
We have addressed this, right? That you can't go have like a bad transformation. You can't go
back.
Be dramatically obese.
It needs to be a positive physical transformation. Yeah. It can't. Somebody joked about becoming a woman. That's not the kind of transformation. That's not the kind of transformation we're talking about.
Where do you go from being a very, very obese man to a lean, shredded woman?
If you got lean and shredded in the woman, I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
All right.
As long as it's a positive physical transformation, but if it's just a transformation of some sort, no. So anyway, this contest is about a positive transformation, and what we're going to do is we're rewarding the best transformation as usual with the big prize. But what's different this time? Two big differences is one every week. Other than the first 2 weeks, we got to get things going, right? Yeah. We're giving away prizes along the way for actually participating, basically. So we don't want to let this thing. So a lot of times with the transformation, the readiness trials in the past, it's like they start, we have a big hoopla, and then it kind of dies off, and then all of a sudden it's over, and it's exciting because we're announcing who wins, right? This time we want to keep it exciting the entire time. We don't want any letdown. We don't want any, over this 12-week period, we want to keep it exciting.
We don't want the hype to die down.
Right. So there few things we're doing different. Number one is we're providing content along the way and education via myself and Darielle. We are both going to be dieting as well, competing against each other, not competing against you guys. And we're deciding now what she wants. Did you hear all this?
Well, we were.
If she wins, this, right? She wins. She wants a staycation or a spa-cation without me, without the kids.
Yeah,
she wants to go with a friend or a mom or somebody.
Yeah, I was going to
go. No, you can't go. So you guys are going to go. She's going to go, and with a friend or whatever, and I'm going to pay for obviously her to spend a few days enjoying herself and relaxing, and I'm going to take care of the kids by myself for that period of time, the weekend or whatever.
Am I on?
And am I on? Yes, you'll be staying in my house. And then I have to figure out what my prize is going to be, and I'm trying to figure out what I want, what will be positive for me.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm still in the process of figuring out what would be equivalent. We talked about having the fourth baby, and forcing her to start trying to have the fourth baby, which I feel like if I won and I would blame me forever, anything negative. Yeah. Like the baby's crying, you have to take care of it. You take care of it. You made me do this now.
This is your prize.
Yeah. So anyway, we're working on that. But along the way, we're going to be providing you guys value. Hopefully, some funny times too. But value, like I'm going to be going over my diet and how to write a baseline diet. That should be out, I believe, on Monday the 31st. The actual trials begin from the 1st to the 14th. We have a sliding scale. So if you're not ready to start right on the 1st, you have all the way to the 14th. And that's actually the 14th is the last day we sell tickets. That's when it cuts off. The stacks are over. And you have to turn in your beginning pictures by the 14th.
To make her get extensions and write, I will not cut my hair 5,000 times on a chalkboard.
Something like that. The extensions would be a funny idea because she's cut her hair and she's so happy. Make her get extensions. That would be funny.
Very heavy ones.
Yeah, I would make them long.
Like long dreadlock, heavy extensions.
Yeah. That would be good. I have to think of something good. But anyway, so if you start on let's say the 4th, you have 12 weeks exactly from that day. So that when you submit your pictures in 12 weeks, you'll receive an email saying you need your final pictures. You have to do it that day to actually get in. And then the top, I believe 10, maybe 6 or 10 will then be judged. We will pick the top 10 here. And then the people will vote on who actually wins. And it's usually a crazy big rush at the end. Yeah. But this time we're going to keep it cool along the way. And we're also giving out the awards, which vary from anything from like $1,000 cash for a weekly prize all the way to a fully paid trip to Florida.
There's Beats headphones.
There's all kinds of cool
food
stuff.
Subscriptions. It's like crazy.
There's all kinds of cool stuff.
Somebody's asked a good question. We usually ignore them, but who's going to judge who wins between you and Darielle?
I'm going to let the people judge. I'm letting you guys judge who's the transformation. See, I actually have complete faith. Darielle was saying, "Oh, she's a girl. Like, she's obviously prettier." And she's like, I'm gonna
debatable.
She thinks she's gonna get more because that's how social media always likes the girls more. And I think that you guys out there are actually very fair judges.
Yes.
I think that people really honestly deep down want to see who deserves to win. I honestly believe that. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be me.
Lose, winners win.
Yeah, but I really do believe that. Yeah. I don't think that people vote for stuff like this based on
like how
popularity I think it's honestly based on stuff like this. I think people see somebody worked harder and did a better job, and they want to reward that. That's my honest belief. So anyway, the Readiness Trials is very exciting. I can't wait to see how this one goes. Like I said, 400 people so far. I want to make a quick point. I did this yesterday with Dave. I'm going to sum it up really fast because I know people get intimidated. They say, well, look, there's going to be all these people doing this. I have no shot. There's no chance, right? So there's people out there saying that right now who are probably on the fence about even doing this. And they're saying, what's the point? There's no point, right? So there's going to be about 1,000 people that enter. That's my guess. somewhere around 1,000 people. Now, based on the numbers I've seen doing this, this is the 5th time I think we've done this. 4th or 5th? Fourth time. Okay. 4th time we've done this. Every time, I'm always surprised that of the people that actually choose to do this, that pay the money or that buy the stack, only half of them even actually submit the final pictures. So half of them don't even submit. So you're down to 500. Now, of those 500, 50% of those people don't really try.
Follow up. Yeah, they fall off after a few weeks.
Yeah, they fall off. But they're like, you know what? I should submit the pictures anyway because I spent the money. I want to at least submit the pictures and say I finished. So now you're down to 250 that really tried and that were consistent the whole time. Well, of that 250, probably only 20% or so actually give it 100% and put everything they have into it. So now you're only talking about 50 people. Out of 1,000, only 50 people go all in the whole time and commit 100% of the time and don't fall off the entire transformation. So now you're talking about a $50,000 up for grabs for 1 out of 50 people that really try 100%. So that is exactly, I think, like when you think about the lottery and people spending money on all kinds of stuff, hell, look how many people do bodybuilding shows.
Yeah.
NPC shows where the big award is a big plastic trophy. You're not getting shit. Yeah. I mean, you're accomplishing your goal. I think it's great. I'm a big fan of NPC and IFBB, but realistically, the chances of you making $50,000 in a bodybuilding contest is basically zero.
A lot of pro shows.
No pro
shows.
Only the Olympia, first place, only the Olympia and the Arnold, I believe, as of right now, give 50,000 or more.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other ones. There have been, but they're all gone.
Yeah, they're all gone.
So, I mean, this is serious money.
Most of them are like 10 grand.
Most of them, you're getting a little bullshit trophy and maybe a medal or something. So this is the chances of you doing this are very, very good of actually making money. And then of winning a prize to win $1,000 cash, hell, it's just about participating. So if you do the things that we say during that week, previous week, you say next week we're giving away a prize for X, and you do it, you got a fucking real good shot. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to make that point about the readiness trials. I want to let everybody out there know there's still plenty of time to make the decision to do this. The actual pictures don't need to be submitted till the 1st all the way to the 14th. So from today, we're not even at the 1st yet. We got 2 days left of the year.
Get fat.
You have, essentially 2 weeks and 2 weeks and 2 days to make the decision to buy the stack, to send the pictures in and enter the contest. So don't delay, and certainly don't doubt yourself, because you have a lot more in you, a lot more chance of winning this thing than anything else.
Like you said too, like you can do anything for 12 weeks.
12 weeks is nothing.
It's not a long time. It's 3 months.
It's nothing. It's literally nothing. And you know what? Those 12 weeks are going to pass no matter what. Yep. Either you'll have made the dramatic change in your life, or you'll be saying, fuck, I wish I would have done it, right? Yep. Guaranteed.
No regrets.
All right, guys. So let's go to the next thing. Today is an exciting day at the office. A lot of people are here today. Saturdays, usually it's just Eduardo, myself, and a few frontline guys, right?
That's generally what it is.
Yeah. In our delivery for our food, right? Generally, we don't have too many people here. But today, we actually have quite a few people here because we're doing our end of the year inventory count, which is pretty exciting. This is our first year that we're doing reviewed financials. So I thought I'd give a little business lesson, right?
Here comes.
So if you are a business and you are anywhere larger than small, right? And if you're really small, people do what's called cash accounting, which basically is just what happens at the moment is recorded. So money comes in, you record it. Money goes out, you record it exactly then. As the company gets bigger, you need to switch to accrual accounting, which is what we've been on here since the very beginning of Red Cow One, because we knew the goal was to be a big company, right? So we've been doing accrual accounting, which basically, like for us, terms. So like an order comes in, we put it on the books as an order, as money, even though the money hasn't arrived yet. It doesn't arrive for, let's say, 30 days, some 60 days. Yep. But the sale is recorded at the time. There's a lot more details into accrual accounting, but it's important for a medium or any kind of larger business usually needs to do accrual accounting. And then as you move further forward and you are trying to be a larger company, you need to do basically audited financials, where it's not just me telling our bookkeeper telling people, here's our numbers, right? Here's the numbers. This is what we say our numbers are. Instead, you have a third party come in and actually say, those are the numbers. Right. And so these people come in and basically certify that whatever you're saying is true, because technically I can put whatever I want in my books. Right. I can say I made $100 million and my profit was only $10. I'm just paying taxes on the $10. That would be illegal, and we certainly don't do that. But people change their books. But when you have somebody that actually audits the books, now they're saying yes, and they're putting their reputation on the line, their license on the line to actually verify what you're doing. That's important for a few things, but one of the big things is, as a bigger company, if you ever need a loan, which I've been fortunate, I've never needed to take a loan, but if you need to take a loan, or you needed to get anything like a business partner, or a venture capital firm comes in, anything like that, you need to have them done. It's also like buttoning up the business in general. When you do audited financials, your business, you can see if inventory is leaving the building and it shouldn't be. In other words, somebody's stealing. You're able to see a lot of details about what should happen and shouldn't happen. And you get some new efficiencies in the business by having somebody who's a professional look at your books.
Right.
So we're doing a review this year, which means they're coming in and reviewing and taking a look at all the things that they would do for an audit, but they're not saying this is 100% true. They're just looking for us to set up for the audit next year. And then next year, every quarter, they'll be coming in. So what we're doing now is taking an actual accounting of every piece of inventory, every unit, and putting a cash value so that we start off next year exactly correct. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some shit that I wouldn't know. All this stuff, by the way, you guys
it's also very important for being acquired.
Yeah. It's important in general. So the important thing, I guess, that reason why I'm telling you this is because I'm learning all this shit now too. It's not like I'm an expert on accounting. In fact, I would say that I am a novice, and it's something that I'm learning about taxes and accounting and books and stuff as we go. I have no formal education in business. I have no business degree. I have no degree at all. No. So I'm learning as we go, and I thought it's interesting. So why not tell you about it? RTDs arrive. This was the biggest news of the week for sure, and arguably one of the biggest news stories of the entire year for us.
I would say so.
So category expansion, right? We have expanded by having the Emery bar. That was huge. And the first Emery bar came in, and it was like, holy shit, how did we even get here? And I remember taking the bars home and me and Darrell eating them and being like, whoa, these are ours. Like, this is us. Yeah. For some reason, it felt, I've been in the supplement business now for
a bar feels more legitimizing.
It feels legitimizing. It feels different. Yeah. So when, I've made a lot of pre-workouts, I made all kinds of cool products, but for some reason, having that bar and it being so fucking good, you guys have all had it. You know how good the Emery bar is. We sat home, we ate them, we're like, whoa, it felt different. I remember trying it, me and Rob and Austin and you in the hotel room, and us all trying it and being like, dude, this is like a big deal. Yeah. It just feels like a big deal. Well, basically the RTD, let me pull one out here. The RTD feels like they're heavy. Feels like the same thing. So this is the RTD box.
Very fancy box. Very nice.
Yeah. How cool is that? I love the box, especially considering it's only a 2-color box. It's just red. The box is white, and we have black. It's a pretty awesome box. Yeah. And the design of the actual units, and open this up themselves, they just look fucking awesome, man. Look how awesome they look.
I know.
They're awesome.
I know.
It's insane.
I had one this morning when I went to go train.
I can't believe how cool they are. So it's the same thing as the Emery bar. When I held the Emery bar for the first time and I tried it, I was like, geez.
There's a legitimizing factor to that because, like, you for years, like all of us that have been in it, you drink like metrics drinks. Yeah, how big is fucking metrics?
Or ABV?
Or ABV.
Speed stack and shit.
So it's like now that's going to be in gym coolers. It's like, whoa. That's cool.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So like this thing look how cool it is. It is so freaking cool. So, and they taste fantastic. They work well. Everything is about them. I'm so proud and impressed. And I'm flabbergasted because I know that these are going to do really well. Anybody who tries them is going to be like, holy shit. And man, it's just super cool. So it's like I feel like for some reason, it's like another step. So people, I know we're going to talk about 2018 next, and I know we'll talk about 2019 because I did see a few questions. But this feels like the right step as we continue to expand category wise.
Well, for the goal, right?
Yeah, for the goal.
Biggest sports supplement company in the world.
Yes, needs to happen. So let's move on to the 2018 year in review. 2018 year.
What a year!
What a year! What a year! What can we say about the 2018?
I would venture to say, I don't want to speak for you, but it's probably the best year you've ever had in business, I would say.
Yes.
And in life.
For you, I know you told me that 2018 was your best year.
It's the best year of my life. Yes. By far and away.
You go. You tell. Why is it the best year in your life? And we'll go to me after.
So we, a lot of stuff that I didn't picture happening so soon happened. You know, we closed on our house, had a baby, which was a incredible blessing and awesome. Got my first Rolex. It's just like a very freeing year for me because I've had like financial issues like my whole life with my background and my parents and all that stuff. So it's like to not have to worry about stuff like that anymore, and then just be like everything in my life just feels like everything just fell into place in 18.
Right.
And now it's just like going
straight up.
Yeah, straight up. But like 18 pretty much like buttoned up everything I've wanted to do. I wanted to accomplish a bunch of stuff when I was 30, and I did it.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I would do it.
Yeah.
Because when I was 27 or whatever, when I started working for you, I was like, my life was a mess.
Yeah.
So in 3 years to have accomplished stuff that I didn't think I would accomplish, or that I didn't think I would ever even accomplish in my life, much less at 30, is insane.
Yes.
So it's like literally the best year of my life. It's thank you for it. But
of course, you're welcome.
But it's been an insane year, just watching the business just grow and grow and grow. And it was like something that started off so bad, and then just being in it like from literally day -1.
Yeah.
When it didn't exist yet, and seeing it now where we're in vitamin shops, and even in my family gatherings, it was like, oh, the Redcon guy, because they all like love the bars and the supplements and all that stuff. It's pretty insane to be in such a place in life.
Yes,
it's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah,
very cool. So, I mean, I could certainly echo all that. I didn't have a baby or clothes on the house, but the Redcon one in a lot of ways is certainly my baby, and it has been a fantastic year. It definitely has been the best year for me for business. I had an old business that we really don't talk about much, where I had a business partner where me and him had a dispute, and when I split up from them, from that company, I brought Eduardo with me and Eric Hart. My father-in-law, Howard, and Eddie, who is the manager of the warehouse. Mm-hmm. That was it out of 40 people that came with me. And thank God that was it. Yeah. Those are the people that we really needed to start the new thing. And I guess when that happened, there's always when I was very successful with this company, and I basically spearheaded the building of it from inception to when I left. So there's always some fear that was that lightning? Can lightning strike twice? Do I have what was in it? What created that? Is it replicable? Can I do it again? Because very few people are successful multiple times with different things. Yeah. Somebody may create great success, and then it's not easy to recreate.
People are a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, most people. Yeah. So when we started Redcon 1, there was, of course, some of that. And I was very excited to try again, but I was also nervous. This year cemented without question that we made it. And we made it. So my old company, when I left, it was our best year. So we were really at the top at that point. And that revenue number, the number that was always in my head, saying like, I hope I can one day do that again. We far surpassed it. We increased 300% year over year. Last year we did awesome, but this year we're 300% almost, right around there over last year, which is an incredible thing. And we're more than twice as big as my old company was at the very peak. Yeah. So like at the very, very best, the top month ever, we more than doubled it last month.
We just look at the class picture we just took.
Yeah.
Like look at the old one.
Yeah.
Compared to now.
Yeah.
Where it's like a mob of people around all those vehicles and stuff. And it's just what a change in a year. Most businesses don't do that in many years, much less in 1 year. You just you doubled your staff and revenue and everything. It's fucking crazy.
And
when you think about it, because we usually don't stop to think about it.
No, we really don't stop to think about it. We're so focused on the next thing and the next goal. I mean, that's
the cereal bars. It's like, what's the next thing coming?
That is my MO. My MO, honestly, is to keep pushing. And I don't think about good stuff enough. And I certainly don't think about any bad stuff.
No.
I had Arle, the rabbi, came in here the other day, and we were talking about how do you prevent bad stuff happening again. And he said, you always have to keep it in the back of your mind, the bad stuff. And I said, you know what? I really don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't really think about much doubt. I ignore it. I just move forward, and I just assume I believe in myself and believe that we're going to be successful, and we just do. Yeah. Now we obviously have setbacks. Everybody has setbacks.
Yeah.
But then I don't focus on them overly. I don't think about them too much.
Even when we get setbacks, like if shit doesn't come in on time, so that we have even when we're reactive instead of proactive, we react in the right way.
Yes.
Where most people be like, fuck, it's ruined, the month is gone, fuck it, give up. It's like, no, we find something else. Find something else. Yeah, you figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. So in 2018, we released 8 new products, over 40 new flavor expansions, 2 huge category extensions with Emery Bar and now the RTD. And I believe that we will be, last year we won the Stack 3D Brand of the Year. And I honestly believe in my heart that we'll be the first brand in history to not repeat.
We got the Fitness and Pharma Brand of the Year.
Fitness and Pharma Brand of the Year. And I do believe, thinking objectively, and I am an objective person, I can pull myself back out of my own feelings. Yep. I think that we are the best brand of the year a second year in a row, which is pretty freaking crazy. So, okay, guys, next on our list, our last on our list is a press release. Press release comes out, because we're kind of already talking about it. Press release comes out on Monday. I have, for big events, I do these PR Newswire press releases, and usually it gets some good attention from news media, positive attention. And so we have a release coming out that I wrote myself, which I'm pretty proud of. These days, I'm not writing too much anymore.
You don't give yourself enough credit for your writing.
I'm okay at writing. I'm okay. I mean, I wrote all the articles and stuff for cover. Yeah.
Our walls are littered.
Yes.
Your literature.
Yes. So I was okay. I was pretty good at writing, but I kind of got rusty. And so I decided, since everybody was really busy and I wasn't, to write the press release that comes out on Monday. And it is about category expansion. It's actually about expansion in general. So the article talks specifically about us being picked up for Academy Sports, which is our first sports retailer. Our plan, hopefully, is to be in Dick's as well soon. But Academy is 290 locations around 16 states. And you guys may or may not have heard of them, but it's a sports and outdoors. Who has a big supplement section, actually. Supplements is one of their big parts of their
expansion. Dick's has expanded their supplement section.
They both have. They both have. Yeah. It's interesting. So while most retail chains are shutting doors, Academy and Dick's are two of basically some of the only ones.
They're blowing up.
Yeah, they're actually expanding. So their revenue is up year over year. They did almost $5 billion in revenue, Academy, this past year, and are opening new locations, which is extremely rare. Dick's is, I think, is 800 locations. It's opening rapidly as well, which is super rare. So then we also have the expansion into the military, which is finally cemented. So all of the Army, Air Force exchanges, which is they have quite a few of those out there, as well as Marines and Navy bases and a bunch of others, Coast Guard, should be all opened officially with products on the shelves come April, which is a very, very big deal and extremely important to me. From the very, very beginning of Redcon 1, one of the biggest goals for us was to have products on base. We sell tons of orders to former and active military, to forward operating bases all around the world. But to actually have it available on base, not just in GNC on base, but on base in the PXs and stuff, that is a big deal. And it's also a really big deal because now we'll be able to go and do events on those bases. So that's kind of like selling the supplements and providing for the soldiers and stuff and offering great deals is a big deal. But it's a really big deal to be able to go on base and go to like a Camp Pendleton and have Brian Shaw there, have me there, meet the soldiers. That's like a super big deal. So I'm very excited about that, and having the ability to go do that should be really neat.
That'll be cool.
So that is segment number 1 of the show, guys. Let me remind everybody for giving away the box or the case of RTDs for Facebook. All you have to do is hit the share and the like button. You're automatically entered to win. Last week's winner, by the way, was Tyler Hooker. Tyler Hooker. What did he win?
You won 2 items from the new apparel release.
Tyler Hooker. You won 2. That's right. Of your choice. Any new items. 2 new items from the apparel release. It can be anything you want. Tanner Hooker. Please email eduardo@redcon1.com. eduardo@redcon1.com with your license, what items you want, and your size. So Tanner Hooker, you win. Remember, eduardo@redcon1.com. You got to include your license. You got to know you're really Tanner.
You got to know you're the right hooker.
Yeah, you got to know the right hooker. So segment number 2, by the way, guys, all you have to do on Instagram is just hang out till then. By hang out till then, we do a guessing game. The person who guesses the number wins the case of RTDs. We got only 14 people on YouTube, so you guys are still out of the running, unfortunately. So segment number 2 is the previously asked questions.
We need to announce that I survived the Arsenal Black Friday winner.
Yes, we do. How do we pull him up? Oh, JP emailed me the name. Let's see. Here he is. So this is a big deal, guys. I survived Black Friday. What we did, you guys don't know, is that we put an email out to everybody who purchased on Black Friday, which was 20,000 people or something. Yep. 20,000 or so people purchased on Black Friday. We sent them an email and said, post up your stack you bought and hashtag it, I survived Black Friday, RC1 Black Friday. And we will choose somebody at total random. We'll scroll through and just pick somebody. And that person will win $500 of whatever they want on the Redcon One website. It's taken a while to get to actually doing this, but we do have the winner right now. And it is, I'm going to turn you towards this gentleman. It is a sir, not a Mrs. Boom.
Tay Foes.
What's his full name? They don't even say, huh?
Tay.
Well, Tay Foes. It's pretty retarded. They don't have the guy's name. But this guy here, that's the one who won. Tay Foes. Tay Foes. If you know Tay Foes, if he's your buddy, or you are Tay Foes, please hit us up. We will also be contacting old Tay Foes to let him know he won the $500 in free products at redcon1.com. He'll get a gift certificate, get to purchase shit.
His name is Taylor Foster.
Taylor Foster. That makes more sense.
Good old Tay
Foes would have been a weird name for him, don't you think?
Yeah, Tay.
So let's go to the previously asked questions. We're running low on time. We're already 30 minutes into this thing. Hit me with it.
Any potential for a glutamine product?
Yes, we actually have a name reserved for that, a basic training series, which will be products that are just ingredient based. So that is coming very, very soon. Eric and I have been working on that for a little while now. A lot of our international buyers like the just basic ingredients. So look for that in the near future, definitely in 2019.
I'm interested in vanilla / peanut butter ration, and there are no samples. Do I just need to buy a whole tub and hope I like it, or is there a way to get a sample of it?
Yes, you have to buy a whole tub because we don't have a peanut butter ration sample. Vanilla ration, I think we may even have. I'm not sure. We definitely have chocolate ration.
Yeah, we have chocolate ration.
I'll tell you what, though. If you buy the peanut butter ration and you don't like it, I will take it back. You can send it back for 100% refund.
Make sure it's not empty.
Yeah, don't empty it. But if you take a scoop and you don't like it, I'm confident you're going to like the peanut butter and certainly the vanilla. So take it, buy it. If you don't like it, send it back. We'll give you a 100% refund. We always guarantee all Redcon products 100% money back guarantee as long as you don't use the whole thing. So if you send back a total with nothing in it, you probably did not like it, right?
What are your goals for 2019, personal and business?
You know, a lot of our goals for Redcon are really tied very closely around revenue numbers, around money in. And I don't like to share the revenue numbers because I think it's distasteful, honestly. So I don't really talk about the numbers. We do have a very, very big number in mind. That has always been a number that's been in my head for my whole business life, where I thought, like, if I could hit that number, boy, we would really be something big, right? So there's a number that I've been thinking of. And other than that, in terms of the business goals, expansion is definitely the word of the year. You know, to get to the numbers that we want to get to, we have to rapidly expand. That means internationally. That means channel expansion. Which, in terms of channel expansion, we need to get convenience stores for the bars. We have the new BAR coming out, Breakfast at the Ready. We need to get in some of the grocery stores and chains. We need to get into Dick's. We need to continue to expand internationally to a lot of the South American countries. We need to go to China. We need Russia. We need some bigger presences in Asia in general if we're going to hit these numbers and expand the way that I plan to. Also, for 2019, we're moving to a new office.
Yes.
Which has been something I've thought of at least for the last year and a half or so. We've been thinking a lot because as we get fuller and fuller here, we actually don't have enough offices now where everybody is basically, other than me, is sharing an office, you know. And we have a few new people that are going to be coming on in the very near future where I don't even know where I'm going to put these people. And these are the type of these jobs that we're talking about are people that should have an office.
Yeah.
But they're going to like be sharing an office probably with somebody that doesn't even have anything to do with what they do.
Right.
So now we're getting into a place where we're too full here, and then we're way too full in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Way too scary full, where we have to put off getting new stuff in because we need to
flavors.
You need to sell stuff out so that we can fit stuff in. So in other words, we now have a box that's full. Imagine a box full of supplements. And we get more supplements that are coming in, and you go in this box that's totally full. So we have to sell away stuff to fit in other stuff in. So it's gotten to a place where inventory is just not fitting. And then we are in a weird place also because you don't want to sign a lease on another small place as an auxiliary place because then you have to sign it for years. So if we're moving out in June or July, to a new warehouse, a new bigger warehouse. You definitely don't want to sign to multiple new spaces that are going to be, it's just such a clusterfuck. So the big thing for 2019 also is the new warehouse, because the new warehouse and the new office is going to be something that we're really, really proud of too. So we're not getting a functional space. We are getting a functional space, but we're not just getting a functional space. We're also getting something fucking cool. I want, when you guys come and visit the next Readiness Riot, when all the tier operators come in next November, I want them to walk into the office and be like, holy shit. And I want to walk in there and say, holy shit. And I want this office to be appropriate for us when we are the biggest supplement company in the world. So I don't want to make an incremental move to some place that just works out. I want it to be something awesome. And that's what we're doing.
Gold leaf and fountains.
Yes. He wants a lot of gold. I don't know about the gold. But, what's next?
Can we buy from the UK website and be entered to the Readiness trials?
Not yet, but we are gonna. We need to make a note and talk to Marriott. He needs to set that up on the UK site. It's got to be on there. He can't, because it's fucked up that these guys can't order. So that's important. Definitely make a note for that on Monday, or even make a note for that to email when when the show's over here.
Okay.
I need to make sure that happens.
When will your full line be on the UK site?
What we're waiting on right now is another large international order to the UK, because then we will put our products with those products going to the UK. I know a lot of people are excited about getting the protein, certainly the Emery bars. They're going to want the RTDs, which I can understand. And a lot of people in the UK and the EU, because we ship all over the EU from there in a day or two, are saying, when will the apparel be there? Because they're missing a lot of apparel. Very soon. Very soon.
Will you be making any of the shirts in 4X soon?
If you want a shirt in 4X,
just email me.
Email Eduardo@redcon1.com. We make 4 and 5X shirts for some of the athletes. Brian Shaw wears 5X. Just so you know, a 3X shirt fits 300-pound Antoine with room. Yeah. So a 3X shirt on most of our shirts is big. It's really big. It's significantly bigger than a 2X shirt. So you may fit into a 3X shirt. If you want a 4X, it means you're probably in the 350 range.
Yeah, because Dallas even would wear 3Xs and they were like fitted.
Yeah, and he was 340
like
pounds.
Fit like how that shirt fits you.
Yeah, and he was 340 pounds.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. But if you are that big, we will make you a shirt just for you. We do make Brian all of the shirts that we come out with. So whenever we come out with new shirts, speaking of that, do we send him all the brand new ones, or do we not make?
He's gotten some of them. Yeah, it's just some of the stuff is like the hoodie doesn't exist. They don't make the camo hoodie that large.
Yeah,
but the shirts,
Okay, you already sent them, or they're being made?
Yeah, they get made when he makes them.
So like we're already making them for Brian when we make the new ones. So if you want some of these, let Eduardo at Redcon1 know, and he will make them for you. Keep going.
When is Boomstick coming back?
Boomstick should be back next week. I was pissed. I'm still pissed that it's not back in time for the initial Readiness Riot stacks.
Yeah, because some people are saying I need it for the stack for my.
I know, it sucks. I'm pissed.
Don't get upset. What are the other flavors of BAR besides fruity cereal?
So there is. So I'm going to tell you what the cereals are made with. I don't remember the names, unfortunately, offhand of what we were calling them.
It's Cinnamon Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Lucky Charms, and then Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
And there will be more flavors, I'm sure, soon, kind of how we did Emery Bar.
Lucky Charms is being called Rainbow Cereal.
Yeah.
And then Cinnamon Toast Crunch is, I think, Cinnamon Crunch.
Okay. Well, there you have it. There you have it. And those will be out at the end of January.
Who would win in a fight in a dark alley? A single tub of Moab or a tag team of Total War and Big Noise?
Total War and Big Noise. Because they have more energy. They're more so nootropics are in the Big Noise, so you got good focus. And then Total War is full of, a lot of oomph, right? It's got caffeine, amphetamine type ingredients. It's going to make him hyped up. Whereas Moab is just focusing on pumping, getting big. So he's more slower. He's more like big and strong, but slow. And stupid.
He's a big galoot.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Yep. That's it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, my mom had a question. She wanted to know the different ways. She sent it to me. She's not allowed in the tip break group anymore. Oh, she got kicked out. Then kicked her out. She's making too much trouble. So my mom wants to know, how do people eat Emery bars? So there are a few good ways that people like to eat Emery bars. One is people throw them in the freezer and they eat them frozen or cold.
I eat them from the fridge.
Fridge, okay, fridge or freezer.
Fuck when you're into the fridge.
Fridge or freezer is one way that people really like them. Where people tell me all the time that they love it.
All of mine at home are in the fridge. I don't eat them.
People love them like that.
Yeah.
The other way that people love them is if you throw them in the microwave for 10 seconds.
Like a cookie.
You throw them on there for 10 seconds in the microwave on high, and it melts them, and they're wonderful like that. Yeah, they're wonderful. And you can eat them with a fork. 10 seconds, you can eat them with a fork, and it's like a dessert.
Yeah.
The other way that I do it for the kids is we use the meat scissors, and we cut them up. into little bits, right?
Yeah.
And the kids love them. They're like big M&Ms.
It's like Bunch of Crunch.
Yeah, Bunch of Crunch.
Yeah.
So we cut them into little bits and I literally use meat scissors.
Yeah.
Because they cut right through it like nothing, like butter. And those are the 3 ways that I have seen people really enjoy them and say that they're even better that way than they are normally out of the wrapper.
Yeah.
So that is a big.
Both of the chocolate ones, especially the German chocolate and oatmeal chocolate, out of the fridge is like it makes the chocolate flavor stronger.
Wow,
because it's like
never tried that
because it's a thick layer of chocolate. It becomes thicker when it's cold. Very good.
Very interesting. Okay, so that answers all the questions. Now, guys, this is segment number 3. Let me remind everybody before we hit segment number 3. Do me a favor. If you are on Instagram, just wait till the end if you want to win the RTDs. Look how cool they are. If you are on Facebook, hit the share and like button. By hitting the share and like button, you're automatically entered to win the case of RTDs. And so segment number 3 is my favorite. And what we do in segment number 3 is we answer questions live. Now, I've seen a lot of good questions on here from you guys on Instagram. There are a lot of people watching today. We've been up and down quite a bit, but there's been a lot of good questions. And I am intentionally don't get your feelings hurt, but I'm intentionally ignoring you because if I watch the questions, especially if they're good, they throw me off so much that I can't pay attention to you when I'm saying. So I'm going to go right now to you guys live. I'll look at the YouTube towards the end. So hit your questions on YouTube. Eduardo's handling Facebook, and I'm dealing with you guys here on Instagram. So question number 1 from Zach J. Radcon. I purchased a ticket yesterday, but only got the order number email, nothing about the Readiness trials. I emailed David and Zach from the front line, but still nothing.
What may have happened is that he may have unsubscribed from our emails at one point in time, and you're not getting it because that happened to me.
Yes. So what you need to do, if you email David and Zach from the front line about it, but nothing happened, don't worry, Zach, because you're going to be fine. We know that you ordered and you'll be able to find the ticket. I would suggest you also email tina@redcon1.com, but there's no concern. Keep in mind, you're not having to put in your actual pictures to the first at the earliest. So it's no emergency. You're not going to get lost. By having a ticket, you're automatically in, and you will be in no matter what. So make sure that you hit up Tina just in case, but you're good to go. Also, remind everybody that has joined, don't freak out if you haven't been put into the closed Facebook group yet or been invited to the closed Facebook group. If you have purchased your ticket and you want to be in the closed Facebook group, which I very strongly suggest you do, go to Redcon1. Type in Redcon1 Readiness Trials on Facebook, and you'll pull it up, and you can ask for an invitation. So when Emily comes back in on Monday, she will start approving people. She has to go through the list of people that purchased and make sure you're on there to get approved. So definitely do that. That's going to be a great place for people. And it already started as being. How do we win the weekly prizes for the Readiness Trials? Trey, you're going to find out as the weekly prizes get announced. The first 2 weeks, there aren't any prizes. We will start announcing right before, like probably in the first week, to let you know what the first prize is going to be and how to get it. Okay? So don't worry.
You guys thinking about coming out with a Redcon 1 powerlifting belt?
We do have the Cardillo belt. Is that not a powerlifting belt?
No, it's like those weird ones that you like strap.
Maybe. We do have a lot of equipment, so it is definitely possible. Diesel Dolls. Of course, Karen Morell is on here right now. She won the last trials, winning $10,000. She says she hopes she can do it again this year. I'm very excited to see her do it, hopefully. And she encouraged a lot of people last year. So, what is your personal favorite product? My personal favorite product is MRE. Because it was such a unique product at the time, and it's very hard to innovate in sports supplements because everything that's cool usually has been done or is not legal to do. So to come up with something totally unique, and then it transitioned to MRE Light and MRE Bars, it's something that I'm very proud of. DK Fitness. I did not subscribe from the email. DK, if you got a ticket and you have not got your automated email that comes when you get the ticket, all you have to do is email Tina@Redcon1 or customer service. Don't worry. Don't freak out. You will get one. We will make sure you get one. Shauna, I want my Black Friday shirt. I can't. Can I have it? Of course you can, Shauna. Customer service back and forth isn't fun. Do we have extra Black Friday shirts? Where's the Black Friday shirt?
The thin hoodie?
Thin hoodie?
We might.
I don't know. We'll have to check, Shauna. But what I can tell you is that we can offer you a hoodie or something else for free if it's not in stock.
Speaking of free stuff, for the Readiness trials.
Oh, yeah. This is big.
Get your stacks up to a certain amount.
This is big. So if you're buying a stack to get into the Readiness trials, there's some really cool stuff that comes with it. So if you spend $75, which is the minimum to get in, you get the free shaker cup, right? Really cool. If you spend $100, you get the free Redcon 1. Very cool. Readiness. This is the shirt I need. Readiness Trial shirt. Very, very cool. Red with the Digicam.
Got $20 cash?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. And then if you spend, what's $200, right? you get the hat too. So if you're spending $200 on a stack, you get the shaker, the hat, and the t-shirt, which is pretty cool. And the stacks are 10% off. Plus, you can use a coupon code. So there's a lot there.
Keep the pattern on the hat there, guys.
That's awesome. Love the arm blaster. Thank you, Mexican Muscle. That's neat. Will there be multiple flavor packs for the RTD once all flavors are out? Yes, but it will take a little time to get us going. Would you ever consider West Coast distribution? I ordered every product RedCon. I literally ordered every product RedCon. Thank you very much. First off, Padre, or how do you say this? Padre dude, right? Padre dude. Padre dude. Yeah. We would consider it. We're working on getting everything easily done on the UK site and seeing how we can expand in the future. So it is possible. When is the rest of the apparel going to be available?
Talk about the pants. The pants are being added right now by Marcos.
There you go. So today?
Yes.
So does everybody have 12 weeks to start? Yes. So basically how it works, Pack, is that you have 12 weeks from your start date. So if you start January 1st, you have 12 weeks from then. If you start the last day, January 14th, you have 12 weeks from then. So the actual contest has a 2-week sliding scale so that more people can join up. So that's the gist of it. You have 14 days to decide to do it. And in that period of time, you have to send in your pictures, your start pictures, and then we literally mark you down from then. And in 12 weeks, you'll receive an email saying, okay, time to send in your pictures. That's how it works. When you go out of town, can you take your supplements with you? Yes, you can. You just need to put them into baggies and stuff. I wouldn't try to bring a whole containers of
I
stuff.
do all my pills on the little pill organizers.
Yeah, you can bring them for sure. Can you order the Frontline Deal shirt by itself? I would think you can if you hit up one of the Frontline guys. Are you coming out with different sizes of gym bags? A lot of people are wondering where the gym bags are. We need to get some of these gym bags back.
The camel one,
is it still out?
Yeah, there's still some down there.
A lot of people have been asking about
unless
gym
they're
bags.
counting them. Well, I think we're doing one for deals.
Oh shit! Okay, I won't say anything. If I bought an item that's sold out and need to exchange it, how does that work? If I bought an item that's sold out, what does that mean?
So that it's sold out now, but he has to exchange it because he got it, but it's sold out on the site. Maybe like a flavor of Total War, something that's sold out.
More than likely, we would have to give you a different flavor of that same product. And if there is none of them left, then we would either have to wait till it comes back in or just give you a refund on the product. That's probably the best. One of those things is the best solution. Can kids eat the protein bars? Yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah. My kids love Emery bars. Love them. So call them the daddy bar. When will I get a link sent for the pictures for the Readiness trials? It is not available till the 1st. You guys should be getting pictures, emails prompting you to send your pictures right then and once they're available. You should have received an email initially welcoming you to the Readiness trials and letting you know. If you didn't, please hit up customer service, which would be cs@redcon1.com or tina@redcon1.com. You guys thinking of making patches with the Redcon 1 shield? Yes, we have thought about making patches. Remember, we had the flag one.
Yeah, we had
the Velcro patches, yeah. Are you guys bringing back the gym bags? A lot of people ask about the gym bags. What gym bags were we talking about? You said that we have the camo gym bags.
We have the camo one.
Let's take a look. Well, by the way, I saw somebody asking about the hoodie bags, where it's like the hoodie cinch bags. Those are actually on the site. People are like, when will those be back? They're available now. Maybe we need to make one that says bags.
Right there.
Is that available? No, available.
Yeah, definitely.
What other ones are there? What are the ones
they could be talking about like the ones we do for deals, like the giveaway ones.
Go scroll down and see if there's any bags in there.
There's no bags.
Oh.
Yeah. Backpack. Huh. There's a backpack, a gym bag.
Okay. All right.
The hoodie cinch bag isn't on here though.
Is it?
No, I don't see it.
Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. Go up to the stuff. Go up to all. Sorry guys, this is we're in real time checking shit out. Go to all and then I'll go down. Let's see if it's in there.
Yeah, they might have just not added it to the category.
I don't think they added the category because I looked for it because I saw you saying when will it be back. Oh no. Shit, I saw it was there. Huh. Maybe they made it invisible for some reason. Check the back end. The inventory said 240. Anyway, how do you sign up for the 12-week challenge? Very easy, Dixon. You go to the site, and there'll be a big banner right on redcon1.com. Click the banner, and then you have a choice of buying a stack or buying a ticket. If you already have all the supplements you need, you can just purchase a ticket for $49.99. I would strongly suggest you purchase a stack. Because for $75, you get 10% off of the stack to begin with. You can make your own custom stack. You get, for $75, you get the free shaker. For $100, you get the free shaker and the free t-shirt. Which is an awesome t-shirt. Really cool t-shirt. And if you spend $200, you get the free Redcon 1 hat as well. So I would definitely do that. You can always use more MRE bars. You can always use more Total War and more protein powder, right? Oh, shit. Okay, so let's see. Dutch apple pie MRE. Yes, Dutch apple pie MRE is awesome. When will the hydrogenator be back? Look, we have ordered this one. It is on the way. I don't know how long it'll be, but we do have a hydrogenator. It is going to be back. Hey, Darielle's there. Wave to Darielle.
Hey.
Nope, I can't. This is the absolute. Tina is the absolute best. Thank you for saying that. Tina works very hard, and Christina as well. I brought Orange Fade out since it is returning and it still tastes off. Any update? We remixed the stuff and it tastes significantly better. I have had some people still say that it doesn't taste great. Honestly, you're probably gonna have to grin and bear it for this batch because this is the best that we could do with this. I know it's not perfect, but it's not terrible. If you can't handle it though, you can always send it back for 100% money back guarantee. We'll always send money back.
My desktop, it's like not working.
What's not working?
Letting me into the back end.
The final day for readiness trial date for registration is the 14th. Aaron, the Facebook page needs to be updated information about the trials. Some of the reps are telling people they can only start on the 7th to include taking pics. John, I'll look into that. I don't know why they're saying that. Maybe they're a little confused. I got the shirt and the cup. Very good, DK Fitness. That's awesome. Where are y'all supplements manufactured? We have manufacturing all over the country. Some of it is in Atlanta, some of it is in Minnesota, some of it is in Pittsburgh, so it's all over the place. Where can I find the Arnold Palmer or the Amanda Palmer stack? Not on the site yet. We're working on that. Cluster Bomb. Would you suggest Cluster Bomb as an intra-workout? Yes, definitely. Cluster Bomb and Grunt are made literally to be used intra-workout. So while you're training or drinking, you're sipping those two together. Will the Redcon 1 fat burner show on an NCAA drug test? No, they will not. You have nothing to be concerned about there. I got everything. I got from a mix from your site, Gabe and Camp Handle. I got everything from a mix from your site. I don't know what that means.
Probably like a mix of everything.
Oh, very cool. Thank you. From Gabe. Thank you. Any word on Shield coming back? Shield will not be back. Categories for the readiness trials? No, there are no categories. It's just the most dramatic transformation. Hydrogenator. Everybody loves the hydrogenator. Hydrogenator will be back soon. I don't know. It could be a few months though.
What's the story with that MRE oatmeal chocolate?
Should be back soon also. Eric, I know, was pissed off about that also. We had a lot of products that should have been back already that are on their way. A lot of stuff got really delayed because of the holidays, because people took off for the holidays, and then the shipping has been crazy.
Yeah, the freight
has been crazy.
That drive are not driving the 31st or the 1st.
It's so crazy.
That deliver our pallets.
There's a lot of people that just stopped delivering, and they didn't deliver over Christmas, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. A lot of them took off. It's crazy. Lazy bastards. Yeah. Tori says, my Black Friday order was shorted, a crop top, and a funnel. I was told by Christina I was going to email me, but I never received any word. Tori, please hit us back. If you don't hear anything, you can always email me, Aaron@redcon1.com, and I will certainly handle it right away. I'm sure Christina means to or meant to, or maybe something got lost in translation. She's usually great about that. We could certainly either get you something else or refund you the money. Whatever makes you happy, we'll do.
Can Jason Genova win the readiness trials?
Yeah, why not?
If he does the most dramatic transformation.
If he does, yeah, why not? Of course. Anybody can, as long as they're not a full-time employee or used to be a full-time employee or family of mine or anything like that. So or a paid athlete. If you're a paid athlete, obviously you can't either. Let's see.
How can I get one of those Redcon desk knickknacks?
What's the desk?
The metal thing.
That was actually made by Colin Wayne, who owns a company called Redline Steel. Mm-hmm. And I bet you if you hit him up, you could probably get it made. I don't know how long it'll take to make one, but I bet he would do it for you. I'm sure.
It's a cool knickknack.
What's your favorite post-workout meal? Vodka. I don't know what my favorite post-workout meal is. I'm about to start doing a post-workout meal. I really haven't done an actual post-workout meal in years.
I like just chicken and white rice.
Yeah, that's boring.
It's boring, but
does Boomstick break a fast? No, absolutely not. You're good to go. How do I get a bigger butt? Squat, if you can.
Or get a Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, not a good idea. Can pregnant or nursing mothers use double tap? No. Garrett, the only thing that I would suggest or say is okay for nursing mothers is our protein powders, MRE light, and aminos. That's it. Other than that, you should. Yeah, bar is totally fine. Bar is totally fine. Is White Monster Total War coming back? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, I know everybody love that. Green Beret and OD Greens are pretty good names for your vegan protein option. Yeah, we thought about some of those actually. That's a good suggestions. Let's see. I know you guys don't isolate yourselves from other companies. In fact, you're friends with Rob and Dana and Bailey. Matter of fact, I'm very close friends with Rob and Dana, and I actually run Everything Labs with Dana and Rob. So we're business partners, not just friends. But I'm friends with many other owners and CEOs of other supplement companies. I have no animosity or any kind of well, I wouldn't say I'm not competitive, because I definitely do want to be the best, but I'm not competitive in the fact that I want to see anybody do bad. I want everybody to do good. I want everybody to do good. I just want to do better.
Yeah, right? That's it.
So I root for all these people, and quite often I give good advice and even help out competitors. Because I think that's the right thing to do. And I'm certainly not scared by giving good advice to somebody that they're going to then come over the top and beat me and take my business. I just don't think like that. So we have a lot of people that we are friends with in the industry, and a lot that I even help. We're running very low on time.
People come to you for the good advices.
They do. Let's see. Let me mention quickly about the tier operators. Tieroperator.com. A lot of people say, how do we become a extended family member of Redcone? How do I become an athlete? How do I work for Redcone One? A lot of those questions I get asked all the time. And the answer almost always is go to tieroperator.com and apply. You have a quiz you got to pass now to get your application in. We're making it a little harder to become a tier operator. And that actually allows you to be part of our extended family and be a team member here at Redcone One. The team members that work the hardest, not even the ones that necessarily have the biggest following or make the most sales, but the ones that work the hardest and stand out from the group, often become employees. We've had 3 this year become elite athletes that are salaried athletes. And those people move up. They are able to do events. Obviously, they're part of the team here, like an extended family member. We have the Readiness Riot here in November, which we just had relatively recently. About 100 people came in.
Yep. We
had a great party. We hung out and we got to know everybody. We did some seminars. It's all for free. Being a tier operator costs you nothing. You don't have to buy anything to be a tier operator. You can be a tier operator and just love the brand. You don't even have to take the supplements if you didn't want. So that is part of how you become any of those things. You want to be a pro athlete for us, an elite athlete, get paid a salary. That's the easiest way to do it. The other way to do it would be to accomplish something really awesome and grow a huge following on social media, which is not, neither of those is super easy. Yeah, especially if you have a real job, a full-time job, and you're a mom or dad, or like one of our athletes, our first athlete, Oliver Bam White, he is a full-time police officer.
Yeah,
how is he
50 seconds.
All right, guys. Shit. Laura's right. I got to go with the guessing game. Now, I have a number here that I just wrote down. If you want to win the grape RTDs,
scroll all the way down.
So grape RTDs, right? The grape. Oh, geez, I missed a lot of comments. If you want to win the grape RTDs, the case of 12, and be the first one to have it, you need to guess the number 1 through 100 that is on this pad. We only have a minute and 30 seconds left, so I need one of you guys to guess it. You guys on Facebook, don't worry about it. You guys on YouTube, don't worry about it. Because you guys only need to hit the share and the like button. By hitting the share and the like button on Facebook, you're automatically entered. In next week's show, we will announce who won this thing. Now, you guys, I need a number from you. I need a good number. I'm thinking about it. So I'm sending the number through Instagram to all you guys. Somebody guess it. Let's not have another one where nobody wins.
This will be the second week in a row now.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had 2 weeks in a row that nobody wins. You think?
No.
No, I don't think so.
We haven't had 2 weeks like that yet.
I'm thinking that somebody's going to guess it. Take a look at the other numbers that are being guessed and make a very educated decision, an educated guess on what you think it's going to be. And I can tell you that somebody's getting close. They're getting pretty close, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Come on, guys. 33 seconds left. This is a number that is
30 seconds, people.
Come on. It's not that hard to guess. It's an easier number than we've had in the past. It could be numbers together, as in 2 numbers, or a number twice.
Oh, geez.
I don't normally give hints like that.
You're like desperate.
Well, I want somebody to win. I hate when nobody wins.
You almost showed it. I think you showed it.
Did I? Nobody's guessing it yet. 6 seconds. 5, 4.
It's 88, guys.
Damn. That sucks.
Pause the poor connection.
Yeah.
There it is.
Damn it. All right. So now we just have Facebook and YouTube left. Let's see if there's any questions. Oh, geez. Where's all my YouTube questions? Oh, there's YouTube questions. Is there anything on here that I should answer before we go? Brian Knoll. So he says, does anybody offer online training? I'm going to be doing the Readiness Trellis. My suggestion, Brian, is to hit up one of the frontline guys. Hit up David at redcon1.com. Let him know you're entering, that you want to win, and can somebody help you get things going and kind of plan your attack for you. They can't give out specific diet advice, but they can give you what worked for them, and you can tailor that to you. Also, you can always go and check out my video, which should be out tomorrow or Monday, about how I formulate a diet, and you can use that to formulate your own diet. So, let's see, anything else? I think that would be it. That's it, guys. All right, so everybody on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. See you next week.